What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
And we're about to watch the latest death battle. Ruby versus Persona.
Weiss Schnee versus Mitsuru.
Mitsuru. Why do we keep fucking up with her name?
It's Mitsuru.
I swear to God.
I think it's just Mitsuru.
Mitsuru.
Mitsuru. Mitsuru.
I could have sworn there was an A in her name somewhere. But anyways.
If you asked me last week, I could have sworn there was her name started with the letter R because I just don't know shit.
Are you thinking of Ruby?
Nope. I was thinking that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I thought her name was Rimuru.
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 Rimuru Tempest.
Nani? Oh my god, we're dumb. Anyways, going into this battle, as you know, we have watched Ruby. We are totally caught up on Ruby. We have a bunch of episodes that we haven't uploaded yet from Volume 6,
yep.
But what's the latest episode you uploaded?
3.
Yeah, alright. The episode with...
The backstory.
The entire backstory,
yeah,
which was fucking incredible.
Yeah, so...
And by the way, remember, best friend goals.
Yes. So, we had... Weiss versus Mitsuru. Weiss obviously has dust, her semblance, not semblance, what's it called? Aura. She has aura, like the shield. And she can summon things.
Yeah. But here's the thing. In Persona, we know everyone has their persona. Like, I've been playing a lot of Smash Ultimate lately, and I love using Joker and his persona, Arsene. We know that Mitsuru also has a persona. I cannot remember exactly what it is. I tried to do some research, but I'm trying to blank now.
Something about, like, freezing time on the 25th hour of the day or something. I don't know. I never played this game.
Me neither. But going into this, my research has led me to believe I should be leaning towards Mitsuru.
There are people on the internet who are all fucking like, well, there's no fucking way that Rooster Teeth is going to let one of their own characters as a death battle. There you go.
Well, we obviously are biased. Do you remember how fucking Ben 10 versus Green Lantern went?
Know how I feel. Why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy.
Is the salt just turning through your head now again?
Nah, yeah, just cut to the dude. I just have salt.
I'm sorry, I had to bring that up.
I just have salt in my hand for no discernible reason.
Anyways, who are you? Do you have any place to be?
I don't know. I don't know what Mitsuru's powers are.
Not enough information.
Yeah, she probably has ice powers. That's probably like why they just put them against each other because they both use ice. She probably is just persona.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, to be fair, they have elemental powers. That's where Weiss has dust.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure the fight is gonna be with like Mitsuru's persona fighting the Weiss's knight.
I would love to see that.
But here's the thing. Weiss loses a lot. There's like some running joke or like a meme where Weiss loses all the fights she's in.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I'll
take your word for it.
It's like some meme that she loses a lot. All right, let's do it. Mitsuru.
But that's a meme. That's not Rooster Teeth, is it?
No, it was a meme, but like it just pointed out a bunch of them. It was like, yeah, she did lose that.
Play the video.
Play the video.
Tired of waiting. Play the video.
They're as cold as ice. They're
willing to sacrifice.
This is made for you.
Cold as ice. Of ice born into powerful.
Hey, Frozen.
Families.
Elsa.
Weiss Schnee, heiress to the Schnee Dust Company and member of the Huntress Team Ruby.
And Mitsuru Kirijo, heiress to the Kirijo group and member of the
she's an heiress too?
Seas.
And they both use rapiers.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
Yeah,
a death
I was about to
battle.
say it's gotta be 3D animation because they already have like the design
The
for
world
Weiss.
of Remnant is
the
known
model.
for many things. The vicious creatures called Grimm, the hunters and huntresses committed to fighting them,
Yeah,
and
Yatsuhashi.
the Schnee family.
Yeah, they're kind of like royalty, and their princess is Weiss Schnee. As the heiress to the family company, she grew up in a pretty cold home.
Left-handed.
Unintended.
The Schnee family expected a lot from Weiss. It was considered essential that she live up to their highly influential name.
Too bad for them, she had her own plans.
Rejecting her father's wishes to remain at home, Weiss left to attend Beacon Academy and train to become a huntress, literally putting the W in Team Ruby. Within just a year,
that W.
Weiss established her own name for herself, saving the kingdom on more than one occasion, and doing so with her trusty blade, Myrtanaster.
And that's
Mere
for you.
Nasty.
Merc Nasty here is a
Merc
multi-action
Nasty.
rapier with a 3-foot-long blade. But guess what? It's also a gun! Instead of a plain old crossguard, it's got a 6-slot revolver-style
Yeah,
chamber
gravity
that Weiss
dust.
fills with bullets colored like the rainbow.
Well, they're not exactly bullets. They are vials of dust, which she can fire to enhance her weapon and skills. Ironically, the Schnee Dust Company is by far one of the largest producers and exporters of dust.
Wait. They sell dust? I got a ton of that shit covering the bookshelf in my trailer.
Jesus.
I can sell it and finally have enough money to buy a second bookshelf. Just farm, here I come.
So,
No, not that.
Hey, what are you, Boomstick? What are you gonna do with a bookshelf?
Dust is an energy source, often used to fuel vehicles, androids, and weapons.
But I collect more dust, and then boom, he's rich.
Oh my
I
God!
say
So many
books.
bookshelves.
Well, long story short, there are 4 main types of dust: air, lightning, fire, and water.
And Weiss likes
Avatar.
to mix water and air together for her favorite, ice dust.
And that is why they call you the Ice Queen.
She can also attack with fire, launch a windstorm, block attacks with barriers, and many, many other techniques. Needless to say,
What is that?
Anti-Naster is a
Some
surprisingly
game where they
versatile
put
weapon.
in the Weiss.
She also uses
Ruby
dust
girls?
to boost her semblance, which is basically her X-Men superpower. Weiss gets hers from her family line and can do a bunch of stuff with it.
She can make glyphs
What-
on
whatever the
surfaces
plot
or in
demands
the
of it.
air, each with a different color denoting its ability. Black glyphs hold things in place, while white ones propel things forward. Also, by infusing glyphs with
I didn't
dust,
notice they were
she can
color-coded.
manipulate their effects. For example, a touch of lightning dust lets her dilate time, dramatically increasing her speed.
Or even better, she can use the glyphs to summon monsters to aid her in battle, Beastmaster style.
Pig,
like this
Queen-
crazy
the
boar,
bug
a
in the suit
giant
of
killer
armor.
wasp, and the Armagigas.
Which literally translates to giant armor. in
Armagigas?
Latin, so fitting.
Damn, just imagine how great her family could be if they all didn't hate each other. Unlimited
I'm waiting for the
dust,
numbers.
giant
I need the
bodyguards
numbers.
you can summon anytime, and they'd never be stuck with warm beer.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
the
no.
Schnee family does suffer from some rocky relationships, with the exception of Weiss and her older sister, Winter.
Wait, go back. Is her dad Colonel Sanders?
Some resemblance.
KFC, KF Schnee? No wonder they're so rich.
Where did you get that?
What? You don't carry pocket chicken?
So, back on topic, Weiss has a very powerful and versatile ability, and like most semblances, it's powered by her aura.
Which is like an invisible shield around her body. She's basically unkillable while it's up.
Though the aura itself isn't indestructible, it can be depleted after taking a lot of damage and needs time to restore itself. Without it, she cannot use her semblance, and she's much more vulnerable.
But
Yeah.
that aura is pretty friggin' tough. It was just enough to take a full-on hit from a geyser of lava.
Lava can reach temperatures up to
Oh, here's
1200
your numbers,
degrees Celsius,
Jace.
enough to melt iron. And during a food
Finally.
fight of all things,
The
she
food
was
fight.
thrown into a pillar so hard it was obliterated.
Shit.
Hey, Wiz, I've been in a few food fights in my time, and that shit gets intense. And that one's tame by comparison.
But greatest of all, with a combination of ice and her aura, she survived riding atop a speeding train crashing through concrete. By measuring the diameter of the resulting hole and applying the values of fragmentation, this means Weiss survived an impact equal to over 7 tons of TNT.
Oh, that's not a lot of
But it's not
TNT.
just Weiss that's
That's
tough.
small.
Her glyphs are strong enough to catapult the Armagigas. And with her ice powers, she's knocked around a giant mech built for fighting Godzilla-sized Grim.
Compared to the height of her teammate nearby, it appears she created over 2,000 metric tons of ice.
Whoa.
Obviously, that much ice doesn't fit into 2 vials of dust. She's likely using the ocean as a base to exert fusion energy and vaporization energy on the nitrogen in the air, thereby freezing it like so. At most, this would require over 900 billion joules of
That's a
energy,
big number.
equivalent to detonating around 230
That's a lot of
tons
TNT.
Wow,
We're just like-
no wonder
we're just
she
clapping
throws
at
that
big
big
numbers
old
like a
robot
bunch of
around.
fucking idiots.
Plus, Weiss
We
can
need
also
big
move
numbers.
The big number.
dodging missiles and even hitting bullets out of the air.
And with time dilation, she can stay nearly untouchable while taking out her opponents in the blink of an eye.
Like that old saying, float like an inner tube on a lazy river and sting
What?
like your pee in the morning.
Please go to
Aw.
a doctor. Throughout her journey, Weiss has overcome all sorts of dangers, but her most difficult task may have been the moment her father cut her out of the family, leaving her financially broke and dismissed from her birthright.
Ah, boo-hoo, no more allowance. Still, she's powered through and made a name for herself as a huntress. With the Ruby team at her back, I think she's found the family she truly belongs to.
I'm more than a name.
Okay.
In the early
I gotta pay attention
2000s,
now.
you'd be hard-pressed to find someone in
Well,
Japan
you
who
and both,
didn't
man.
know of the Kirijo Group, a global conglomerate involved in nearly every aspect of daily life. And the heiress to this impressive company was a young girl named Mitsuru Kirijo.
But unknown to her, the family company was into some pretty sketchy stuff. Her grandpa started experimenting with some sort of mental world called the Mind Place.
Or more
Man,
officially, the
please.
collective unconscious, a realm connected to every living being's subconscious mind. And within the collective unconscious dwells shadows, fragments of human psyche which often appear as malevolent monsters.
They're basically demons.
Kind
Okay.
of. However, there's another sort more directly integrated with the minds of individual people, effectively becoming their shadow selves.
So some of them are demons who want to kill you, and some of them are demons who are part of your brain?
Close enough.
Well, Gramps tried to
Doesn't
get
sound
the shadows
confusing at
for
all.
himself, but as anyone who's tried to summon demons will tell you, don't do that. Trust me, it never works out. And when it does, it doesn't.
Chaos Incarnate erupted. The resulting explosion from his experiment released the shadows into reality to prey on an unsuspecting populace, and unveiled the Tartarus, a citadel between worlds.
the
Earth
phone,
was
the police box
drastically
from
changed with a new
Doctor
dark
Who?
hour. An extra hour of time
I'm
occurring
kidding.
at
It's
midnight.
close enough, but no.
Most folks didn't notice, though. The world basically freezes in time during the dark hour, including people. So nobody's got to pick up a new 25-hour clock, because when the hour runs up, everything continues like nothing happened. It's like getting an extra hour of secret sleep.
But some people are able to operate during this hour, including Mitsuru, which she decided to take full advantage of.
Yeah, she felt pretty guilty about her family basically ruining everything and sending hundreds of murder monsters into the world. So she swore to fix her grandpappy's mess.
And while she's certainly skilled with a rapier thanks to her time in fencing club, a single sword would never be enough to combat the hordes
Spells?
of shadows. Luckily, her first experience with the Dark Hour helped her out in this regard.
That's one way to put it. She and her dad were almost murdered by spooky shadows.
But this event also led to an awakening. With the threat of death
the
itself mere
forest.
seconds away, Mitsuru dug deep within and found a new weapon, her shadow self,
And that's how she became a person user.
persona user.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Thanks to this
What?
fateful night, Mitsuru can summon a manifestation of her personality known as a persona. This was Penthesilea, who would eventually
Ooh.
evolve into her ultimate form, Artemisia.
Artie is the best non-imaginary friend you could ask for. She's got all sorts of powerful ice spells. She can heal Mitsuru's wounds. She can drain someone's energy and add it to Mitsuru's own. And she can blow people up with mega deal.
Lean towards
It's a
Mitsuru.
big purple kaboom that ignores special
Keep in
defense.
mind,
Anyway,
it seems like
to
she's
top it
actually
all
doing
off,
magic.
She's got a kinky ice whip.
While Artemisia cannot really be killed, she does have her limits. When a persona is overtaxed or takes too much damage, it becomes broken and unusable for a short time.
And since Artemisia is technically part of Mitsuru's mind, when the persona gets hurt, so does she.
But this connection also grants Mitsuru her own set of special powers. She's physically superior to most others. She can also sense the locations of people and layouts of buildings through analytical clairvoyance. She's also immune to ice and the cold, so I'm not really sure why she needs that giant fur coat.
Everyone needs a good fur.
Ah, jeez.
Come on.
I guess. It is a pretty nice coat. Anyway, Mitsuru wasn't going into battle alone. She gathered a team of persona users to form the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, or SEAS, which is much easier to say. The team set out to
SEAS.
explore Tartarus, combat the shadows, and put an end to the Dark Hour, while also scoring some extra credit because it was technically an after-school club.
Japanese schools are way more hardcore than ours.
Oh, hell yeah.
And with a team at her back, Mitsuru needed a tool to reliably summon personas with. And so came the Evoker, which
A gun?
might be a little disturbing to some people, so fair warning.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks just like a gun, and that's kind of the point. The idea is to use the gun to create an extremely traumatic experience similar to how Mitsuru first evoked her own persona.
Specifically, this is accomplished by aiming the thing at your face and pulling the trigger.
Yeah, that's definitely not how guns are supposed to work.
Questionable concepts aside, Mitsuru and her persona are an absolute terror on the battlefield.
Oh, God! Did she just cut off that thing's dick?
Yes, she did, Boomstick.
What?
It was a goddamn cannon.
Oh, the horror, but also cannon dick.
Mitsuru is quick enough to dodge gunfire. Another Persona user is even fast enough to outrun a bullet fired by a Magnum.
Those usually have a muzzle velocity of over 360 meters per second.
And Personas can move even faster. Naoto's could react to and catch an arrow in milliseconds, and Mitsuru has defeated her in battle.
But hey, how about that time Mitsuru and her whole team survived an explosion that totally wrecked this whole bridge? Now, in my humble opinion,
Goodness.
using my very
Look
own
at the last one.
munitions
The Michael
measurement
Bay,
chart,
shit,
I'd say
we're
this
dead,
blast
and
falls
better than
somewhere
sex.
in the range of, oh shit, we're dead.
Interesting, but let's
The
use
Michael
some real
Bay.
science now.
This is real science. I tested explosions and their real effects on real people, just like you would. I'm a real scientist now.
But that's... Wait, real people? Boomstick? Where are the interns?
Hey, look, I got you that coat that you wanted.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, it's so soft.
So are the interns.
Jesus
But hey,
Christ.
wait,
I was about to say,
one
did he
more
make
math thing
did he
you
make the
gotta
code
know.
out of the
By
interns?
working
Oh
with
my
another
God.
Persona user, Yukari, Mitsuru helped freeze up this giant, creepy puppet monster.
Well, again, taking nitrogen into account as it comprises 70% of air's makeup, we can apply its required fusion energy and
for fuck's
vaporization
sake.
energy. To find this feat would need an energy output equal to 60 kilotons of TNT.
That's a lot more
Although this can't
TNT.
all be
Killa,
attributed to Mitsuru, as
I
she
think,
did have
right?
help.
That's still
Energy
a hell of a lot
output
of
times
ice.
60
Mitsuru and Artemisia sure
60
make a powerful
kilotons
pair.
of TNT.
And even after successfully
So wait,
ending
that's
the dark
energy
hour and
she
redeeming
output,
her family
or she
name,
took
talk-
that?
let's
Mitsuru
talk about it later.
continued battling
We gotta
for
listen.
people everywhere, one shadow at a time.
This appears to be just the beginning.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I'm all out of pocket
You're
chicken, so
dead,
let's get something better with Blue Apron.
Pause it.
Okay, what did I miss? She took that much? She absorbed that much energy? Or
I think-
she output that much energy?
I think it. Fuck, I don't remember. What the fuck? It was like 30 seconds ago.
Either way,
I told you, dude. Big number.
that number was greater than any of the numbers I saw
For
from
Weiss.
So
And plus-
I'm going with Mitsuru.
Also, Mitsuru outran a bullet, and her persona's even faster. Compared to Weiss, who got stabbed by Cinder in one of the slowest fights in Ruby. The slowest paced fights in Ruby. Everyone was just standing around.
Here's the thing. It has to be Mitsuru to me, but I
Also-
will never if it's. But here's the thing. If they have Weiss win, I will never take Death Battle seriously again.
Oh,
ever.
God. Yeah, and
Not
also,
that we should be taking it seriously to
Mitsuru-
begin with.
Mitsuru is immune to ice and cold, remember? And the rule of Death Battle is that the opponents don't know.
What does
the
it mean
other
by
person is.
is she's immune? Like it can't freeze her?
Well, like she has a resistance, like
if she gets frozen in a block of ice, can she just walk out like a
well,
ghost
no,
or something?
Well, no, it's just her body isn't gonna die from hypothermia.
Like,
Yeah, she seems faster and stronger, and Weiss ain't looking so good.
yeah, Weiss is.
Well, do you want to think of the dumb pun?
What pun?
Like the dumb pun, the boomstick's gonna stay at the end. It's like,
Weiss was left out in the cold.
yeah, something like that.
Something stupid like that.
Something like I want to think of a pun that has something to do with Schnee. It looks like Weiss needed more power to win, or some stupid shit like that.
That one's too much.
It's too bad, but like let's fucking do it. Mitsuru, and if we're
Mitsuru.
wrong, we gotta slap each other.
Exactly.
Unless it's Weiss, because then we call shenanigans, and then we don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking. We'll slap each other if it's Weiss. Do it.
All right. It's time for a
A
death
death
battle.
Is this the same chapel from Dante vs. Bayonetta? Oh, we're already into it. Okay. Is it actually the actress who plays Weiss?
Well, I mean, it's Rooster Teeth. Of
I know,
course.
it's gotta-
Why wouldn't it be?
It's gotta be.
Fight with a sense of ease.
Thank you, but flattery will get you nowhere.
Is she not wearing the fur coat? Ooh. She just did that.
Fighting me with ice, ironic, and a waste of time. Artemisia!
Oh, already? Damn, Weiss is holding off her?
Can't touch me, Ice Queen. Huh. So that's what it's like.
I like that.
Time dilation.
And then the bee is fighting the thing. Cool. Oh shit. Does that hurt? Oh, she threw it! Oh, fuck. Oh, you let your guard down, girl. I like that. Is it? Ooh. I came to help. Oh, the little nod. I like that. Oh, ouch. She tripped it. Oh no!
As annoying as this was, I have to admit, you fought valiantly. But now, you'll fall by my own hand. I can do this on my own.
Summon the pig? That's all you got left, right? What? Did she just nuke the place? They both dead? Oh, Aura. Uh-oh.
How strong are you?
Oh boy, oh the gun.
Strong enough.
Just killed herself.
Oh shit, that face.
I don't think Weiss really stood it. Man, Weiss did not stand a chance. No, Scavalaster or whatever. God, I heard it like 10 minutes ago. I don't remember.
Mirrornaster.
Yeah, that.
Well, Wiz, I'm glad we got these coats, because that was cool.
Weiss was
Boo,
incredibly
go
skilled. Her
away,
versatility
Dr.
certainly
Freeze.
proved a challenge for
Mr.
Mitsuru,
Freeze.
and she held a decent advantage in speed thanks to time dilation. Though to be fair, Mitsuru's analytical clairvoyance meant it would have been pretty difficult for Weiss to get the jump on her. Plus, Naota's persona had to move around Mach 7 to catch that arrow in such a short amount of time, so Artemisia must be capable of similar speeds.
Yeah, but slowing down time seems like an instant win move, doesn't it?
In some ways, yes, but we look for who can win the most matches overall, not just a couple times out of 1,000 possibilities thanks to one good move.
Yeah, even though Weiss had plenty of attack options, Mitsuru's defenses were just too strong. Like how she completely canceled Weiss's ice attacks.
This presented a unique problem for Weiss, who has always been fairly reliant on ice techniques. She was forced to use dust, which she has less experience with.
Plus, Weiss and her summons have never dealt damage anywhere close to that "oh shit, we're dead" explosion that Mitsuru survived. By taking the diameter of the blast here,
I like the unit of
comparing it to
measurement.
real-life nukes, then considering how far Mitsuru was from the center of it, she took a hit worth over 21 tons of TNT.
Big number. Big number,
Definitely higher
Jace.
than Weiss's 7-ton train feat.
Frankly, Mitsuru's survivability and power output outclassed Weiss. Even if we cut her major ice feat in half since she was aided by Yukari, Mitsuru still output 130 times more energy than Weiss when she attacked that mech.
But numbers aren't everything, right?
Sure, there's always a new way to look at things. For instance, Weiss's arsenal was limited by her aura and dust supply, while Mitsuru had no such constraint on her own powers.
It takes a long time to restore aura, and remember, when a persona gets broken, it can just come back a few seconds later.
Which was extremely useful, as
Oh,
Artemisia
jeez.
could heal Mitsuru at any time, undoing whatever progress Weiss had made.
Oh man, what an ice-cold move!
While Weiss's speed
Think of
and
the coats
versatility put up a good fight, Mitsuru's greater defense, raw power, and more reliable
Fucking
arsenal
coats, I
proved too
just
much for
noticed.
the
Oh my
Huntress.
god.
She had no chance.
No
The
chance.
winner is Mitsuru Kirijo.
Who's
You
next?
could have done so much better, Boomstick. Come on.
Hey, thanks for watching Death Battle. Don't go away just yet. We're about to announce the next
Who's it gonna
fight.
be?
And if you haven't seen the latest
Please be
episode,
something
of
good.
the
Give us something good.
podcast,
Give us
just
something
Give us something
go
good.
and click it right there.
I don't want to be disappointed. This music. Captain Falcon. Is it Johnny Cage? Ooh.
Versus who?
Captain Falcon versus Johnny Cage.
Huh.
Gonna be a lot of punching.
Who's Johnny Cage from?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Wow, they actually really did it. They had a Ruby character lose.
Good. I mean, maybe they just did that to prove they weren't biased because of Ben 10.
They're just like they had like a bunch of them saved up like in advance of like oh, in case we come across as biased, this is like a vault of death battles we have just in case we come across as biased. We'll whip that out and then we'll make our character lose, you know. The next one has like somebody from Genlock in it versus I don't know. I think that show's about people and robots. They have.
We gotta watch that show, don't we?
We probably do. And then it's like against somebody from Evangelion, or any of the hundreds of mecha anime. I'm pretty sure there's at least 200 mecha anime.
Well, anyways, thank God that one way or another, Rooster Teeth didn't make a good call. I think on this battle. I mean, it's not like there's a whole bunch of things they can go, a whole bunch of different versions they can go look at. As opposed to Ben 10 and
I just feel like it was
Green Lantern, so.
I feel like the actual fight in this one was too one-sided. I feel like there was probably a better opponent for Weiss. But I do like the similarities, like they both have people they can summon and then they both have ice powers.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
And we will see you guys next time.